Hello everyone, this is me, republicattak, in a new video. And today what are we going to see? We are going to speak about Lego stores, which is a wonderful invention, especially if you, like me, are building tons of creations. And I have a special story with the Lego stores because originally as a kid, if I could dream of, which was one of my dreams, to see a Lego store with those pick-a-brick walls. Basically a wall where you have tons of different pieces from which you can choose. Well, I either had to go to the USA or Germany, and for me it was just too far away. Eventually that stopped in 2012 when the first French Lego store opened up, and ever since more Lego stores have been opening up in France and other countries, especially I think in China where there are more than 200 if I'm not mistaken by now, which is just a tremendous number. Therefore they are just popping and thriving everywhere throughout the land. And one of the interesting things is that whenever I travel, either for work or for leisure, I just try to stop by Lego stores to look at the pieces that they have, which might be interesting for me. Of course, the challenge is to not take too many pieces, because otherwise you might end up having space issues with your luggage while you're traveling, right? Or even like weight issues, especially if you're taking the plane. So, regarding that, I've been frustrated with something over and over again. Because whenever I go to a Lego store, I don't know why, but people tend to naturally think that I'm a salesman there. And so they ask me for advice, which I'm delighted, by the way. Like even once, there was a guy who was delivering a package for the store. And he came by me thinking that I was the store manager. And he was like, oh, so can you sign this? And I was like, I'm very tempted to take on all those Legos, but you know, that's technically illegal, so I will prevent myself from doing that. But believe me, it was very tempting to get all those 3 Legos. But the point, I'm trying to not digress. You know, I have that's my issue. I can just talk about so many things. So the thing is, whenever I see people and they take boxes to fill with pieces, they do not optimize it. And so each time, and I don't want to be the annoying guy, in the store, but I'm like, hey, well, if you want, you can optimize and gain, and put more pieces in that by just, optimizing your box a bit. And it's a fun game, and a game that I actually love doing with friends whenever we go to a Lego store, or even with my family, because fortunately I'm no longer the only one enjoying Legos. Or even like my mother, she doesn't necessarily enjoy Legos, but she helps me piling up bricks, and I'm very thankful to her for that whenever we would get the chance. And so it's just a small thing, and everybody is just telling me, oh yeah, thanks, and it's just they could have thought about it by themselves, and everybody cool, and somebody did that first, of course. But so the point is, just try to optimize your Lego boxes, just to get more free Legos, basically. That's just it. That just was the point of the video. It's just I'm so frustrated with saying it over and over again, and maybe with that video people will start to do it also naturally and spread the message, because that's the point, is that we want to get more free Legos, basically, to just make builds which we can fancy ourselves with and have fun and just continue creating new things. So that just was the point of the video. Basically nothing else to say, so see you. May the force be with you, always.